Alright, CK12, Organization of the Human Body. In this video, I'm going to read to you the organization of the human body. List the levels of organization in the human body. Identify the 4 types of tissues that make up the body. Do cells work together? Cells, like these nerve cells, do not work in isolation. To send orders from your brain to your legs, for example, signals pass through many nerve cells. These cells work together to perform a similar function, just as muscle cells work together. Bone cells and many other cells do as well. A group of similar cells that work together is known as a tissue. Organization of your body. Cells that group together to carry out specific functions. A group of cells that work together forms a tissue. Your body has 4 main types of tissue, as do the bodies of other animals. These tissues make up all the structures and contents of your body. An example of each tissue is typed in the picture below. Epithelial tissue is made up of layers of tightly packed cells that line the surface of the body. Examples of epithelial tissues include the skin, the lining of the mouth, nose, and the lining of the digestive system. Connective tissue is made up of many different types of cells and are all involved in supporting and binding other tissues of the body. Examples include tendons, cartilage, and bone. Blood is also a specialized connective tissue. Muscle tissue is made up of bands of cells that contract and allow movement. Nervous tissue, the brain, epithelial tissue, the skin, connective tissue, bone, muscular, skeletal tissue. Your body has 4 main types of tissue: nervous tissue, epithelial tissue, connective tissue, and muscle tissue. They are found throughout your body. Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells that send stimuli and transmit signals. Nervous tissue is found in nerves and the spinal cord and the brain. Groups of tissues form organs. A single tissue alone cannot do all the jobs that are needed to keep you alive and healthy. 2 or more tissues working together can do a lot more. An organ is a structure made of 2 or more tissues that work together. The heart is made up of 4 types of tissues. Groups of organs form organ systems. Your heart pumps blood around your body. But how does your heart get blood to and from every cell in your body? Your heart is connected to blood vessels, such as veins and arteries, organs that work together to form organ systems. Together, your heart, blood, and blood vessels form your cardiovascular system. Another organ system can you think of? I can think of lots of them, such as the integumentary system, the respiratory system, the nervous system. Your body has 12 organ systems that are shown in Table 1.1. Your organ systems do not work alone in your body. They must be able to work together. Figure 1.2. The 4 different tissues work together in the heart as they do in other organs. The heart has blood vessels that align with epithelial tissue. Nervous tissues inside the heart control the beating of the cardiac muscle. Connective tissues are found in the walls of the blood vessels and also a connective tissue. Cardiac muscle tissue pumps the blood out of the heart. For example, one of the most important functions of the organ system is to provide cells with oxygen and nutrients and to remove toxic waste products such as carbon dioxide. A number of organ systems include cardiovascular and respiratory systems. All work together to do this. Table 1.1, major organ systems of the human body. Here we go. Organ system, cardiovascular. Major tissues, and the function of it. So let's run down through. We got cardiovascular, lymphatic, digestive, endocrine, and tegumentary, one of my favorites. Muscular, nervous, reproductive, and respiratory. There's your 12 big systems. Organs, skeletal system, urinary, and immune. Vocabulary. Cardiovascular, cells, connective tissue, epithelial tissue, muscle tissue, nervous tissue, organs, organ systems, and tissues. All of this is vocabulary. Summary. The levels of organization in the human body include cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems. There are 4 types in the body: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscle tissue, and nervous tissue. You need to answer the following questions. What type of symmetry does the human body plan show? Explain fully what this means. How does the symmetry extend to our senses? How much of our body is made of muscle? What does the muscle allow us to do? How are oxygen nutrients delivered to the cells of the body? Review. What are the 4 levels of organization of an organism? There's 4 types of tissue that make up the human body. So if you look carefully, there's a link here for more content. Which should work. There's the Vimeo. Wow. Does anyone ever use that anymore? And then on there's a 2-minute video about the... I'm not going to watch that now. Watch that then. Answer these questions. The 1 question you get from this is a 4 levels organization and lists the 4 types of tissue. 4 types of tissue: epithelial, connective, muscle, and nervous system. There's also an interactive site here. Not sure if that works. Here we go. Scrolling back up. Doing it all. And this has been CK12. Concept 1, organization of the human body. Levels of organization: tissues, cells, tissues, organs, organ systems. You're an organism. 4 types of tissues that make up the body. These are your 4 types of tissues right here in this picture: nervous, epithelial, connective, and musculoskeletal. This has been a cool jam. If you have questions, please ask me in person, in class. Otherwise, you know how to get in contact. Enjoying a snow day. Mr. B out. Thank you, CK12.